It's Flo, and this is my impression of a drill instructor directing a musical. 10 hot! Get those tap heels in line and let me see those jazz hands! Are you bundling your home and auto insurance through Progressive? Can you hear me through those sequins?
Bundle your home and auto through Progressive and save.
Left, 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 and step ball change.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates. Home insurance provided and serviced by other select insurers.
Jimmy Mack is a renowned medical intuitive and spiritual life coach who has taken, completed, and even mastered a variety of healing modalities. After a near-death experience, he was shown and developed a simpler way to create healing and profound changes, now known as My Liquid Fish. He works with clients in person, on the phone, and over Skype worldwide, accessing energetic powers and co-creating changes that you can actually feel. Call in now to reserve your spot on the switchboard. The call-in number is 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you would like to ask Jimmy Mack a question. Enjoy this 1 hour of profound healing.
All right. I guess the new unmuted is the beat button. That's pretty funny, Tiffany. It's Jimmy Mack coming to you live from Clearwater, Florida. Hope everybody's doing great and you're not too hungover from Halloween, or I should say sugar hungover from Halloween. Today is All Saints Day, and I guess also one of the Days of the Dead, so that's kind of interesting and apropos for our show today, of course. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. We're excited about today's guest. I'll get into that in 1 minute. Just want to let you know, reach out to me if you need anything at info@jimmymackhealing.com, INFO, and the symbol at jimmymackhealing.com. We always send out audio MP3s and ebooks and videos and all kinds of cool stuff that you can't even buy online. We send that out to everybody that sends me an email. Also, we do have a weekly newsletter. It's always filled with comics and funny stuff, and free stuff's all in that as well. And there's videos in there and all kinds of inspirational things. So we're glad everybody's here today, and we appreciate it. Also, Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be on Charlotte Spicer's show. That's the first and the third Wednesday of every month, and that's Spiritual Insights radio show. And we always have a lot of callers and a lot of fun with Charlotte on that. Next Tuesday is Gosha Lorenz, a dear friend of mine. She's into access consciousness and a really great healer and intuitive in her own right. So stay tuned for that next Tuesday at noon, and that should be a lot of fun as well. So reach out to me if I can help you in any way, mentally, physically, spiritually, a pet healing, whatever it is you might need. Take to shoot me an email. I'll be glad to help you in any way I can. It's what it's all about. My special guest today is Reverend Debbie Dienstbier. And Reverend Debbie is a trans medium and psychic reader, and she specializes in communication with relatives and loved ones who've crossed over. So you definitely are in for a treat today. And regardless, we're going to be chatting about all kinds of stuff. But if you have an inkling to try and reach out to one of your loved ones that's crossed over, now's the time to call in, that's for sure. And reach out. You have to, of course, dial the number, that's on the radio show itself, and then press #1, and that'll allow you to raise your hand. I've known Debbie, Reverend Debbie, for decades now, so quite a long time. And she's phenomenal and has given me messages from my father in spirit and also my brother in spirit, who she knew. And she knew both of them, so it's really interesting. She'll always add in something that she couldn't have possibly known that only they knew and I knew. And so that's always signs from spirit, for me at least, that's profoundly magical, mystical, cool, and fun. So I love that. If you need to get a hold of Reverend Debbie, you can go to her Facebook. It's facebook.com/Debbie, Debbie, Dienstbier. Dienstbier. And you can find out more about her there or give her a call, 727 in Clearwater, Florida, of course, 433-3896. So welcome, Reverend Debbie. We hope you're here and everything is good. Can you hear me now? Okay. Well, we don't want to have dead air, so I'll keep talking. Hopefully she's unmuted, and we're going to have her on in just a second. All right. Reverend Debbie, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right. I can now. It's fantastic. Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Yes. How are you?
Me too. I'm wonderful. I'm kind of charged up from last night.
Oh, wow.
Halloween, I had a seance last night, and after
Oh,
that, I'm up
that.
all night, as if I ate
love
a bag
that.
of candy. It was a wonderful evening.
I love it. Well, tell folks about that. Gosh, how to get a hold of you and your phone number, and also, tell us a little bit about your views on Halloween, the seance, and that sort of thing.
Well, what happened when I was 3 years old, I got burnt from head to toe by a vaporizer, and that opened up my psychic doors. And
Wow.
I would just suddenly know what I know. And Spirit began to come and communicate with me. And then as I got older, I started to study and meditate. And through meditation, Dr. Lydia Webster, one of my guides, came and began to work with me. And we began to do trance seances. And so there's a lot of healing that happens in seances. Some people think it's something spooky, something scary. But really, there's much healing that happens, and loved ones come through and bring messages and inspiration. And sometimes when people cross over, we don't have closure. And it's always wonderful to hear from them, and be able to have that closure.
Right.
As we do talk to angels, And I'm grateful. I'm very grateful for that gift.
Yeah. No, you've been doing it for ever and a day. You and I have known each other since Moses wore short pants, so that's for sure.
So true.
So I love it.
My birthday does come before Jesus, so I am older.
There you go. Yeah, and I was saying early on, you've given me messages before that nobody could have possibly known, and so that's how we know you're the real deal, baby. And we love to have people on this show that are the real deal. Yeah, taking in various callers. So got a bunch of people on hold that would love to talk to you, I'm sure, and ask some questions. And folks, if you want to ask an intuitive question, you can go with Debbie. I always let my guests go first, and then if you need any kind of healing at all, I'll be glad to help you with that. So that seems to be the easiest way. So if you have 10 things wrong or 10 people in spirit you want to talk to, let's narrow it down to one, and maybe one issue. If you've got 11 things wrong with you physically, let's grab the most predominant one today, okay? So here we go, folks.
Wonderful.
All right, 586 is your first caller. It's area code 586. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Teresa, and I'm calling from Michigan.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi,
how are you today?
Good.
Hello.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, Jimmy. How are you guys?
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
What's your question?
Well, I got the two. I'd like to hook up with somebody in spirit that passed over. I was hoping I could get in touch with my mom's mother, my grandmother.
Okay. Well, she's always with you. And she knew from the moment you were born that you were going to do great things. And you had a soul agreement that she would cross over to the other side so she could help you like a guardian angel. And she tells me that you worry too much. Do you worry if there's enough time to worry?
Yeah, that's a good one. That is good. I do.
Because she says that gets in the way. And that's what trips you up and doesn't allow you to see that everything is coming together. And you have already done everything humanly possible that you're meant to do, and you need to let go and let God. But I see you having a tug of war where you give it to God, and then you go, well, he's not doing it my way, and you take it back. And then you give it back to God, and you're taking it back like a tug of war. And I want to tell you to have faith and to let go. And you're going to see wonderful things manifesting for you. The month of November is opening all the doorways to what you've been asking for. Before it's spoken, God already knows what you need and what you want. You don't even have to say it. And this is a year of completion for you, as for all of us. And you will see that you are very blessed. There is a gentleman here in spirit with you as well. And I feel that he worries just about as much as you do. And quit worrying about things that are not in your control. Do you understand that?
I do.
And you're going to see in the next 2 weeks that everything is right on track. Everything is unfolding and manifesting for you. You're going to be so shocked. It's like dominoes. It's all lined up. And your grandmother is telling me that when you can relax and go by the water, this is where she's at contact with you. And she says that dancing is a wonderful thing for you because you don't like to sit still and meditate. It's not your way of life. And that's okay. And she sees you a lot in your dream state to bring you messages. So when you think you're dreaming about her, you're actually having a conversation with her. And she says if you will write what your question on a piece of paper and put it under your pillow, when you wake up in the morning, you will have your answer. She said, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm right here with you. And I feel there's much love there for you. God bless you.
Thank you.
That
was just beautiful. You're making me cry, or you brought me to tears. It was just beautiful.
Wonderful.
I think I have come to that realization that I have been playing tug of war with God. And I see it so clearly now that I now recognize it and can stop myself.
Mm-hmm.
Good. That's excellent.
There's a lot of healing.
Yeah, the more you can do that. Yeah, the more you can do that, better off you're going to be. And that's human nature, and that's kind of our reptilian brains to keep that thing stirred up or wake you up in the middle of the night.
Certainly.
I had a client that once said so apropos, I said, how's your husband? She said, Jimmy, he could drown in a glass of water. And I went, oh, wow, that's like really wild. Like he's like that negative, that down, that consistently into his own thoughts. So the goal being to really get out of that. And often we got to drop the pebble in the pond and then, resist the urge to put all of our scuba diving gear back on and go get it to drop it again, And so we don't know how it's going to show up, but we got to let go and let God, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You have a health question as well?
I do, Jimmy. I've had this cold for like 6 weeks.
Oh,
and
wow.
it goes away, and then it seems to come back a little bit. I've kind of doubled up on the vitamins, the Ojibwa, everything that I could possibly do, and it's still staying with me a little bit.
Yeah, so it tests as bacterial. It's not viral, by the way. You want to stand up and rock some stuff out?
Let's do it. I'm facing north.
Due north? Awesome. Excellent. So you can just say, my name is Teresa. It should pull you forward for yes.
My name is Teresa. Yes.
That's it. And then if you say, my name is Nemo the fish, it's going to pull you backwards.
My name is Nemo the fish. Yep, way back.
And then you really have, it doesn't test as bacteria, mold, fungus, mildew, yeast, candida, a touch of candida, and a touch of parasites, but it's mainly viral. And it doesn't test as sinus, by the way. It's nasal passages. You don't have bronchial lung, which is a dream. So it's mainly nasal stuff, okay, and a virus, like a rhinovirus is what they're showing me, the rhino. So it's something like that. Does that make sense to you? It just bothersome. Yeah. So we're just going to say that I have a virus right now in my nasal passages. You can say that out loud. It's going to pull you forward.
I have a virus in my nasal passages. Yep. Forward.
Yep. And release it, resolve it, delete and erase it, and disentangle it all out into the void. Have her learn all the lessons she needed to from it, release her from the service to it. It's going to pull you straight back when it leaves, and then it'll bring you back to neutrality. Here we go.
Neutral.
Yeah. How's your breathing right
neutral.
now?
Good. It's really good.
Awesome. Yeah, and you test for not echinacea, believe it or not, but golden seal would help you. Those are all like flower remedy herb type things. That test's good for you.
I just made that.
Okay, so that's what they're talking about. So in case you wonder
Good.
if anybody's in the room when you're doing it, they are. So because that's what they're showing me. So it's kind of funny, right? So there you go.
I just made it before I called the show. That's what's so funny.
That's the only thing they're talking about you taking, and that's fine too. And if you do, are you doing droppers of that little dropper bottle or?
I have tea actually.
Tea, okay, that's great too. Yeah, and so you really need to almost like 3 tea bags a day kind of thing. It sounds like a lot, but does you need more than that? No, yeah, about 3 tea bags a day, and it doesn't matter really if you put a little lemon in there, a little taste of honey, whatever. It has kind of a strong flavor to it, but you should be fine. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you
God
both.
bless you, Teresa.
Hey,
God
we're glad
bless
you
you
called
guys.
in. Thank you, and reach out to Debbie anytime for a private reading. I'm sure there's an awful lot. We're not going to tell you live on the air in front of the world, but if we can help you in any time off the air too, don't hesitate to reach out. Okay.
Glad to. Certainly.
Thank you. Thank you both.
You're welcome.
Have a blessed day.
Have a good one. Bye bye. 352. You're our next caller. Hi. I know that area code. That's in Florida.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
My name's Cindy. I'm good. How are you?
Good, Cindy. How are you? You have a question for Reverend Debbie or spirit and loved one questions?
Yes, I was wondering if you could first give me some insight or from a message from one of my loved ones about the residential move I need to make and the situation. There's a lot of different things involved with that, from ex-boyfriend that I have a restraining order, a legal case about the property. But I'm wanting to move forward and move. Yes, there's a lot connected to that. And I was wondering if you see something opening up, because every property I seem to find the doors closed right when I think, oh, this would work. The door gets closed. So I was wondering if you have any messages concerning that.
Certainly. Well, you're going in circles, and that's all right. And don't let the bumps in the road to hinder your progress. I feel that the angels are working with you. I see Archangel Michael with you, and I feel he's been with you since you were a young girl. And I feel that he's helping with the communication problems. These are all just U-turns getting you in the right direction. Do you understand?
Okay, yes.
And you always look at the good in everyone instead of looking at the person standing in front of you. And that's how you get in these situations with picking Mr. Wrong instead of Mr. Right. And you're not wanting Mr. Right now. You're wanting Mr. Right. And I feel this is a time where Spirit's working with you to in a place of solitude so that you will put yourself first and quit putting everyone else first. Something is coming your way. You haven't seen the right place yet, but towards the middle of November, it's falling right in your lap. It's a lot cheaper than what you've been paying so that you can put some money in the bank for your future. Do you understand?
Okay, that would be nice.
I feel that it's important that Spirit has great plans for you. And there's a grandmother here in Spirit, and there's an uncle from your dad's side of the family here in Spirit. They're telling me that family sticks together. And I feel that they're helping you from the world of Spirit, and that it's important that you allow yourself to open up to what's for your highest and best and not just take the first thing that comes along, because you've done that a lot of times and it has not worked out for you. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Because, you're getting anxious like, oh, no, I'm running out of time. I got to have it done by Friday. And then you just take the first thing that comes.
Right. Right.
Angel time isn't worrying about Friday. So I wanted to tell you to call on Archangel Michael and ask him to show you and tell you how it gets better than this, opening the doors for you. And you're going to see so much empowerment in your life. This is a year of completion and prosperity for you. And it's important that you see what God sees in you and that you open up to your full potential. And you're going to see by February of next year that life has never been so great for you in all your life. And you will truly begin to live a real life full of joy and happiness, which you truly deserve. And you function better being in a relationship. But I don't feel that you're going to have the true blue relationship until June of next year. And that really isn't that far off. You might think it is, but it's not. Spirit guide you. Thank God every day for the blessings in your life. And you will see that light growing and growing all around you. And it will get easier. It'll continue to get easier and easier for you. So God bless you.
Wow. Thank you very much.
God bless you. You're welcome.
She's good stuff. I told you, girl. How can I help you? Is there anything we can work on health-wise to heal, or your legal issue, or how do you feel?
Yes, actually, health-wise, I've been having problems with my thyroid and metabolism, and I've gained just a few pounds, but it's like I know that my thyroid's just not working. I've always, it's always very
sluggish.
Very good. Well, it's always been a really high metabolism, and now it's like I feel like no matter what I do, I can't lose that weight. I mean, it's like I have no control over it. It's not a lot, but to me it is. Because none of my clothes fit, and I know it's not. I know there's something wrong there, and I know it's probably caused by stress, which I've been trying to
minimize,
letting it affect my health. But I feel like I really need to lose this.
Well, stand up. Let's rock it out. Face due north. And you're just going to say, my thyroid is weak. It's going to pull you forward for yes. Let's feel it pull forward. Yep. We're going to release that weakness, disentangle it, uncollapse it, delete and resolve it, have her learn all the lessons she needed to from it, release her from the service to it. It's going to pull you backwards when that leaves.
Yes.
Here we go. Awesome. And then we're going to drop in for you. My thyroid functions at 100% and is strong. And now it's going to pull you back forward again and fill you up. And it's going to bring you back to neutrality once that's done.
Okay.
There you go. Awesome. Yeah, and of course, there's all kinds of things you can take. You can reach out to me off the air. It's info@jimmymackhealing.com. I'll be glad to give you a bunch of different supplements that I would ask Spirit about for you. You want to look at, obviously, things like indium. It's a mineral. I like iodine, of course, through sea kelp. Anything you can do to kind of feed that thyroid. I had a mentor and teacher back in Matrix Energetics days, and his name was Hector Garcia. He's a chiropractor out of San Diego, and he does the bulk of his practice is clients or patients with cancer. And he would always say, even in our practitioner training, that 70% of all disease is thyroid. And it also is like the thermostat for the heating and air conditioning of the house, controls temperature and a lot of different things energetically. So the more we can strengthen that, the better off we're going to do. But yeah, you definitely feel stressed out when I'm in your energy. So we're going to release all that.
A lot of pressure on.
A lot of irons in the fires, my mother would say.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you just got to let those go and move on from that, honey, and just take them one at a time. My accountant friend used to say, if you're surrounded by rattlesnakes and you try to fight them all at one time, one will bite you and you will die. So as easily as you possibly can, you just want to take these things as they come up and do a little bit every day. Okay?
Nice advice.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling in. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Debbie and Jimmy, both of you.
Thank you.
Great. We're glad you called in, honey. God bless. Thanks. 916 is our next caller, 916. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, this is Nancy from Sacramento.
Hi, Nancy. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you.
Good. You have a question for Reverend Debbie?
Yes, I was hoping that you could have a message from one of my beautiful mothers that raised me. Actually, I had one biological mother, and the rest were my grandmother and my aunt. So, if there's any message.
And they're all claiming you.
Oh,
how sweet. How sweet. So you were very close to a grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a mother here, but she was your biological mother or not your biological mother?
Okay.
There's several women here with you, ma'am.
Yes.
There's a woman standing up front. She wore glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And she says she's singing lullabies, singing songs. They're not really lullabies, but she had songs. She brought a lot of joy into her life. Mm-hmm. And she knew that things weren't always easy for you. And you're worrying about how things appear right now. And it doesn't matter how it appears. There's many wonderful changes that are coming your way. And I feel like you're just ready to jump off and land on your feet. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
And there's a grandmother vibration here with you from your mom's side of the family. Mm-hmm. And family is everything to her. And I feel that it's very important that you know that you're not alone. And do you have a brother?
No.
Or is that your mother had a brother?
My grandmother did.
Your grandmother had a brother.
My aunt.
Because he's in the world of spirit as well.
Mm.
And family is here wanting to support you. And you may feel that the past 3 months that everyone's been exiting out of your life, not going to the other side, but everyone's going in different directions. But I feel that this is a wonderful time of change in your life where you're to open up to the new and not worry about what's going by the wayside, what's passing you by. It's not meant to be in your life anymore. You understand?
I do. Mm-hmm.
And Spirit says, as you look forward at the direction you're going and you quit looking at the closed door behind you, everything will begin to come together for you. You will find that joy within your heart, and you shut yourself down for a while, and I feel that you're just starting to refresh and see things new. And I feel that your biological mother had a very hard life when she was here on the earth plane. Yeah. Things didn't always come to her easily, and she needed help and assistance from other people to also play an important role in your life. And I feel that you have your feet on two different paths. You're not just doing one thing at a time, that you juggle things. You run back and forth trying to complete things. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's okay, because I feel that you do it well. And they're saying, trust what you know. Allow things. It's important to have balance in your life. And the Spirit says that you're working multiple projects all at once. But you're to make work fun. And the angels are telling me that you have a very good heart and you put everyone first before yourself. And you're going to see as you step into the new year that they're putting you on the front burner, that you have to be first. And you're going to see many blessings come your way. And you will know that it's the mothers that love you that are helping to bring things together for you and manifest for your highest and best. And I want to wish you the very best.
Oh, well, thank you so much. It was
How
beautiful.
sweet. You've made many sacrifices for other people, and I feel that your mother and your grandmother are going to bring blessings your way because they know what you deserve. And nothing passes us by. As we give, we also receive. And it's now your time to learn to receive. So God bless you.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. How wonderful.
Awesome. Hey, I love that. Is there anything we can help you with, honey, for health-wise, or anything else going on? Situations, relationships, what else is happening?
Yeah, well, I had a question about my throat chakra. It seems like whenever I speak up, I either become hoarse or I have coughing spells, and I think I know where it came from, early in life. But I was wondering what you saw.
Yeah, you feel muted in that, and generally it's the inability to speak up for oneself and to have your voice. If you want to stand up, we'll rock some stuff out for you real quick. Just face due north. You want to have your feet about hip width apart. It's going to pull you forward for yes and push you backwards for no. And if you just make the statement, it's safe and comfortable for me to speak up, it's going to pull you backwards. And you can say that now.
Okay. Out loud?
Yep, out loud. It's a radio show. It's safe and comfortable for me to speak up. There's weakness in it, so it's going to pull you backwards.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to change that for you, and you're just going to feel a drift come into yes now. And you'll feel the wave, and that's us changing it for you. And just let us know when you get pulled forward. We're going to change a whole lot of little things here for that. And then it's going to pull you backwards to neutrality once that's done. And you're going to feel a wave.
Whoa, yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
And now if you say again, it's safe and comfortable for me to speak up, it's going to pull you forward to yes.
Yes, it went forward, yes.
Isn't that wild? Isn't that fun? So there you go, okay? You and I could spend a half hour alone on your throat, but that's going to help you out a lot, and I wouldn't hesitate to. What we did today is take it out of the past as well, and the times when they say, they're telling me you were muted as a child, or kind of just like my dad would say, you need to shut up, you don't know what you're talking about, and boy, they only needed to tell you and I as gentle little creatures of the forest that a few times, and we didn't want to sit on our hands and not dare say a word, right? And so, but now I'd like for you to have the rest of my life will be the best of my life. And as Reverend Debbie brought up, it feels like, this year and next is going to be infinitely better than everything else combined in the past. Does that make sense?
It does.
Amen.
Yeah. Yeah. So you just got to be in that crowd, girl, and lift your hand, wave your hand and say, recognize me, let me speak, what have you. I mean, there's a million people on our show right now, but you got to press, the numeric little symbol and 1 to raise your hand and ask a question. Sometimes you got to have the guts enough to do that. And so you did it today, right? And so this is the beginning of doing that and standing up more for yourself. Okay?
God bless you.
Oh, God bless you both. Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet. Thanks for calling in, honey. We'll help you any way we can, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. 818 is our next caller. Carolyn, where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling from California.
How are you today?
I'm on top of the world. Thank you.
Well, I love it. Well, I don't know why you called in.
To go higher.
Good
morning.
Yeah. You have a question for Reverend Debbie?
Yes, I do. I want to know, do I have a message from Jesus?
From Jesus?
Yeah, I was told he's one of my guides.
How wonderful. Well, what's wonderful is that you are very, very evolved, and you talk to him every day.
Oh.
And
okay.
the Spirit says as we sit in meditation, that's where we're listening instead of talking. And sometimes we get so excited we spend all our time talking and not listening, so we miss the message.
Okay. All right. I need to meditate more. Okay.
And it's hard sometimes for you because your life gets pretty busy. But I feel that Jesus has you wrapped in his arms, And he's showing me 3 doorways with you. And I feel that there are 3 options. One is not better than another.
Okay.
And Jesus is saying to remember the faith that you had as a child and continue to hold that in your heart. And you will see that he's walking with you every step of the way. You know how they have the poem, Footprints in the Sand?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You only see one set of footprints because God's been carrying you, you know? Now, when you see the butt print, you're going to know that's where he dropped you, and it's time for you to start walking on your own. But I feel that you have come such a long way in your life, and you should be very, very proud of your life because you truly are blessed. You truly are blessed. And do you do writing? Because I see you doing automatic writing.
Yes, I'm supposed to be doing that now.
I see the writing being your form of meditation. Maybe you want to have a separate book. And this is where Jesus will continue to communicate with you, is through your writing.
Okay.
And what a wonderful blessing that you are to so many people. And you truly are a healing angel. And I feel that Spirit always has you say the right thing to the right person. So thank you for that. Thank you for opening and listening and sharing it with other people. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Carolyn, can we help you with anything for healing or health or relationships, money? What else is going on?
Well, I know about every 4 days my left ankle swells a little bit. Sometimes a lot, sometimes a little. And I'm trying to walk, and I'm trying to elevate, and I don't know why it keeps doing that. The other side doesn't do it. And so that's what I'm having, left ankle.
Can you stand up right now?
Oh, sure.
Let's have you stand up, face due north. Yeah. Face due north. So for me, ankles would be about support. For me, personally, left side would be really earth issues, manly things. Right side shows more as feminine for me when I'm looking into it right now. So you have manly, earthly issues and support issues. And you could just say that my ankle is weak. It's going to pull you forward for yes. You can say it out loud.
My ankle is weak. Yes.
You'll feel the drift forward. We're going to release that weakness, resolve it, delete and erase it, and disentangle it all out into the void. It's going to pull you straight back when it's releasing. You're going to feel spirit pull, 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 and it'll bring you back to neutral once it's done.
Yeah, I got it. Mm-hmm.
There you go. Awesome. And instead, we want to drop in strength. So let's go ahead and be brave and say my ankle is strong and see if it goes forward, back, or in between.
Okay, my ankle is strong. Yes, move forward. Yes.
Yes now, right? I don't need to tell you what it was an hour ago. That makes sense? Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the swelling feels like inflammation. So inflammation would be yet a different word than what we just did. So you can just say that now. My ankle feels inflamed.
My ankle feels inflamed. Yes, it just pulled me real fast.
Pulled you hard. Yeah, so we're going to delete it, erase and resolve it, have her learn all the lessons she needed to from it, release her from the service to it, and take it all out now. And you'll feel a wave pull you backwards, and that's all spirit.
It went back. Yes.
Love it. And then it'll bring you back to neutral. How does it feel right now?
I'm moving it. You know what? It's not swollen. It was swollen a few minutes ago. I don't feel a pain and inflammation.
How cool is that, right? That's enough for you.
Oh,
I'm
excited.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling in, honey. We appreciate it. We're glad you got through. It's been a busy day, but we're thrilled to talk to you live.
Okay, bless both of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks again. All right. 323 is our next caller. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Denise. I'm calling from California.
Hi, Denise. You have a question for Reverend Debbie?
Yes, I in this lifetime did not know my biological father. I wanted to know if he had any messages for me.
Actually, it's really interesting how our lives get entwined. And First Spirit says you need to know that you had the best life. You feel that there's something missing. You understand?
Uh-huh.
And there's a grandfather here from your dad's side of the family. And he says that
is that my biological father's side?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I grew up with Okay.
You grew up with another grandfather?
No, with a man that I never felt was my father, and so it turns out he wasn't, and so no, it wasn't the best life for me with this father figure. But okay.
Well, let me explain the best life to you. The best life,
good.
Not always what we want. It's what we need.
Okay.
And we all come here with life lessons of what we need to learn. So if you would have grown up with your biological father, you would not be accomplishing the things that you're accomplishing in your life right now.
I get it. Okay.
So sometimes we're thrown on the front row seat of a dysfunctional family so that we can learn about human nature from the front row. I feel that you're such a wonderful person and you help many, many people. It's automatic with you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Spirit says this is because of who you are and how you grew up that you're this way.
Okay.
And your biological father had a very hard life when you came along, and he would not have been able to support you, and your life would have been even harder than the life you were getting, okay?
All right.
And he loved you enough to let go, wanting the best for you. He regrets it wasn't the best of the best, because that's, of course, what all of us would like, the best of the best. But he knows in the world of spirit that you're going to see everything coming full circle for you. And as you step into the new year, March and April is going to bring many blessings in your life. And you will begin to have a true life that you've always wanted. And you will know that God is good and he's working in your life. And let go and move ahead. And you're going to see the blessings unfolding in your own personal life right before you. It's like everything is changing. Everything is changing for you. And as you move ahead, you will see the blessing. You are the blessing. So God bless you.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Love that. I love hearing the crows in the background. My brother always comes to me through birds, so my brother's in spirit.
You okay. You always get to hear the animals with me.
I know. That's so cool. What's going on with you, honey? Is there anything we can do to help you?
I am an animal communicator, so I guess it's only fitting.
There you go. Love it.
So, my question about my health is, I haven't gone to a doctor yet about this because I don't believe that a doctor will understand it right now. I have to find a way to explain it to them. There's some things going on in my head, popping noises and sounds, and I'm concerned about it, but I'm just trying to figure out what to do about it. I started taking omega-3 capsules, and it seems like I have it a little less than, and I noticed it for the last couple of months, I think.
All right, when you say popping motions and sounds, are you talking about when you eat, your jaw through your ears? Where would you say they're located?
It's in my head.
Just out of the blue?
Yes.
Like you're walking along and you're getting popping, cracking sounds. Okay, got it. All right, want to stand up? We'll rock some stuff out for you, honey. And I feel like the omegas are really helping you energetically, by the way, for that. You could stand not just 369, but 5-7 oils. Flax tests good for you. Flaxseed oil, borage oil tests good for you. You're going to need some unusual things. You almost need like 1-3 times a day, just so you know. So look into that, okay? If you want to reach out to me after the show, I'll send you a bunch of different things to choose from. I don't sell product, but I'll sure give you some ideas for free, okay? So stand up. Let's face due north. Yeah. And just say whatever. I've got popping sounds in my head. It's going to pull you forward for yes.
I've got popping sounds in my head. Okay, I'm moving forward.
Yeah, we're going to delete them, erase and resolve them, disentangle and uncollapse them. Have her learn all the lessons she needed to from them, release her from the service to them. Take them all out into the void. Any weakness or strong weakness holding it in place, release all that as well. It's going to pull you backwards when it all leaves. You're going to feel a wave.
I'm going backwards now.
And then it'll bring you back to neutral once it's done flushing all that out. Here we go.
Okay.
Back to neutral. Feel that?
Yes.
Awesome. That can only help. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't get that it's anything catastrophic either, by the way. It almost seems like an odd caricature of what you're going through. Also, when you're doing anal communication, when I ask Spirit and Holy Spirit and I tap in, is there anything really physically wrong with her? It's a whole lot of no, by the way. So good luck explaining to them. Yeah, I think they would just probably MRI you and put you on 5 meds, but it's up to you.
No, that's why I knew.
Yeah, and I'm going to talk to you like you're my sister, my mother, my favorite aunt, my best friend, and I'm saying, I think you're going to be okay, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks for calling in. You bet. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye. 714, Jay, you're our next caller. Where are you calling from? Hi. 714 area code. You still there, Jay? All right. Let's find out. All right. 780 is our next caller. Hi. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Naomi. I'm calling from Canada.
Hi, Naomi. You have a question for Reverend Debbie today.
I just wonder if anything comes through. I'm pretty open. It can be about anything. So, yeah, Debbie, like, just anything.
Certainly. Well, let's see. Is it open the doorway to spirit? They're saying make a wish. And I feel this is a very joyful time in life for you. And Spirit says that your dreams are becoming realities in your life right now. It's important for you to have balance in your life. And I feel like you're very content. You'll accept what comes your way. That you don't have a long Christmas list where you're asking for a lot of things because you feel that you've already received a lot of what you wish to have. And there's a woman here in spirit that I feel is a friend of yours that crossed over a couple years ago. And she's missing the good times. And she said, if there's anyone I could count on, it is you. And there's several people here in spirit. There's someone here giving me the name Brenda. There's someone here giving me the name Bill or William. And there's also someone here with the name of Peter for you. And I feel that there's a grandmother that you didn't know in this lifetime. She had already crossed over. Maybe she's a great-grandmother on your mom's side of the family. And she says the best is yet to come for you. She said, open up to the unseen, what isn't touchable. She said that's where the action is. That's what's bringing the miracles in your life. And she said, make sure that you're making choices from your heart, because I feel that you're one of those deeply emotional people that make commitments and that you always follow through with your word. Your word is your word. And I feel this is where the blessings are coming in your life. Spirit is kindling your heart and opening it up to receive. So God bless you. How wonderful. You're a kindred spirit, dear one. It's nice to meet you, Naomi.
You too, Debbie. Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Any health questions, relationships, money? What's going on, girl?
I could actually ask about all those things, but
what sticks out as the priority?
Health and money and love. Okay. They all do. They're all important to me. Those are my main things that I think about all the time.
Well, let's make those stronger for you. We only have an hour show, so here we go. You want to stand up? You can face due north.
I think I'm facing north, but I'm kind of mixed up, so I hope it's okay.
I'm going to make it due north for you no matter what for the show, okay? So here we go. So think of balloons up above your head. We're going to put health up there, relationships, and money, okay? And right now there's weakness in that. It's going to feel like somebody's pulling you backwards. And we're going to release all that, resolve it, disentangle it, uncollapse it all out now. And then it's going to pull you straight forward when it comes into strength. We're going to give you a lot more positive strength in health, relationships, and money. And here we go. And you'll feel the drift forward, pulling you forward when it comes in. You with me?
Yes.
Awesome. Are you feeling that?
I am. Yes.
Okay. It's going to feel like somebody's filling you up with it. It's going to bring you back to neutral once it's done. It's going to feel like a big lean forward. And here it goes. It's going to bring you back to a place of neutrality in the middle. And there you go. You feeling the release?
Yeah.
Awesome. I love the name Naomi, so you're doing great in my book. So very cool. Hey, thanks for calling in. We sure appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Thanks for reaching out. You bet. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Awesome.
Bye.
Geez, Reverend Debbie, it's like we need a cigarette and a nap after this show, right?
What, saging your temple?
I'm saging my temples. That's awesome. My temples and my temples. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. I love it. Please tell people how to get a hold of you, the Facebook.com / and spelling of your name, that sort of thing, and also your phone number. So for those that want more, obviously.
My name, I'm on Facebook, is Debbie, DIENBIER, or also on Facebook, I have Wings of Grace, the name of my church, and
awesome.
It's on Indian Rocks Beach, and also my phone number is 727-433-3896.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for being here today. We really appreciate it.
What a blessing.
Yeah, you brought it and ran with it. We love it when Spirit shows up so heavy and so many callers and a lot of people we have on the line, of course, that time only allows for so much, but we're excited for you to be here today, and we hope you'll come back on soon. It's always refreshing.
Love to.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And thanks for all the great work that you do.
Oh, well, thank you, love. Yeah, I send you all I can, especially when they start in my living room or phone or Skype talking about their loved ones that crossed over. And I always say, have I got a girl for you?
Thank you.
We appreciate you. Yeah, thank you. All right, folks, that's our show for today, and we appreciate everybody listening and those that called in. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, 3 p.m., I'll be on Charlotte Spicer's show. That's Spiritual Insights, and so you can reach out then for those that didn't get in with questions today. We'll have all kinds of messages and healings tomorrow, Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Charlotte Spicer and Spiritual Insights radio show. You can Google it and find it right away. It's been around for quite a while, a very popular show. And also next Tuesday, I will have on at 12 noon, Gosha Lorenz, who I love. She's a dream.
Yep.
Super intuitive woman. She does
I
access
love her.
consciousness. Yeah, and we'll be taking live callers for that as well. If you need to reach out to me, always it's jimmymackhealing.com, INFO, the symbol at jimmymackhealing.com. Thanks, everybody. We love you. Have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Bye.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be hard. Like early 90s heavy metal hard.
I'm yelling and screaming and I'm loud. Roar!
Geico makes it easy. You can review and update your policy or report a claim on Geico.com or the Geico mobile app. Because shouldn't we all have a little less stress in our lives?
I'm not even upset about anything.
We were born to sob and to howl, to shudder and shriek, to jump up, crack up, scream our lungs out, and be left speechless. This is the good stuff in life, and the all-new Contour from Cox helps us get right to it. Just say what you want, and your TV finds it. Speak, find, feel, and get right to the good stuff. Available to residential customers in select Cox service areas. Advertised features available with Cox Contour 2 digital receiver. Professional installation required. Other conditions apply.